I feel weird. Every time I come into this place, I swear I feel off. What the hell? What up?
Nature.
Whoa. Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh my. I swear I hear that humming again. It sounds. I just hear a voice. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new adventure. Old place. This is going to be the very last rendezvous. I keep hearing something. From the moment I've walked in here, I keep hearing something. Sounds like it's up in the peak area. I will go check in a moment. But as I was saying, this is the very last time you're going to see me here for quite some time. Over the next couple of months, I will be traveling. I'll be going to new destinations, new haunted places, new wilderness areas and vlogs, and there's going to be tons of cool stuff for you guys to see. I cannot wait. I'm very excited. I keep hearing something. Somebody up there? Keeps distracting me. But anyway, what I wanted to do was come back one last time here. We're going to camp out the entire night here in the Demon House, my haunted farm. For those of you that don't know, long story short, essentially, one of my good friends owns this property but won't sell me the actual land where the house is located, but has told me that I can have the house if I can move it. So we are working on that. There's no guarantees, but basically, this farmhouse is mine. This place is terrifying. Last time we were here, things got intense, to say the least. But yeah, basically, my goal tonight is, first off, we're going to bring everything in here. I brought my bag and a couple other main important things, but it is a little chilly and it's going to get very cold again tonight. And I got to bring in the stove so that way we can eat, number one. Number two, obviously warm ourselves as well. So if you haven't seen this place before, I don't want to go through the whole story, but basically, generation of family lived here. This place is very haunted. It's well over 100 years old, and it's got quite the paranormal history to it, to say the least. This is one of the most haunted places that I know personally, and it seems to be getting wilder and wilder as we, cross all the dots, so to say. But yeah, smash the like button and let's get the adventure started. Okay, I don't know what's like moving in here. What the hell is all this? There's like random stuff everywhere. I know Brad came through here at some point. This is all new. What is that? I'm gonna switch my microphone first. Yeah, I got this new microphone and it's got all these different crazy options. I'm just not used to it, but what is that? It sounds like somebody's peeing or something. Is somebody peeing up there? What the hell? Why are you peeing in my house? Okay. I don't know what the heck this stuff is. I'm gonna have to get an explanation from Brad as to what the hell happened over here. There's nothing up here. Is there like water dripping from somewhere? I don't really know. Wait, there might be something up there. Hello? Mr. Raccoon? I don't even know. Anyway, what is all this crap? Looks like marbles and a fortune cookie? And a bag of something. What is the deal with that? Okay, I definitely need an explanation. And this literally scared the crap out of me. I walked in the room and screamed. I kind of wish I was recording, but I don't know what the hell this is all about. Okay, very weird. Anyway, that doesn't really explain much until I talk to Brad. I'm gonna have to go and grab the furnace, stove, whatever you want to call it, and the rest of the supplies that we're gonna need, because there's not a lot of wood that I left behind here, so we're definitely gonna need a lot more to survive the night, because it's quite cold in here actually. Okay, I just heard something up there. Sounded like something was like scraping. I don't even know. It sounded like this kind of. Like obviously more wood soundy, but okay, well, whatevs. Alright, we got pretty much everything we need. I think at some point I'm probably gonna have to run to the car and grab the shovel once we have a bunch of coals in here, because we're basically gonna have to be able to pull the coals forward. So, what the hell was that? Well, that was loud AF. What was that? Shit, just heard the loudest bang ever. I have no idea where that even came from. It sounded like it was on this side. I have not been in any of the other rooms yet, other than the downstairs rooms. Something moved. Something like loud either fell or slammed or something, I don't know. The weird thing, I was actually trying to go into this room at one point. Well, I'm not trying to go into it, but I was like, oh, why is this door closed? Ugh, the door is like really jammed. I haven't been in it yet. This house is getting messed up pretty badly. Some of you guys ask why I don't really go in a lot of the other rooms. Well, as you can see, this one, so I just heard like a whine or something. There's water dripping. Maybe it was just that. But yeah, as you can see, this room in particular is probably eventually going to collapse because of all of the decay. At least that side. Like clearly all the walls are coming apart. All the wall stuffing, if you will, is all coming out. Yeah, this place is quite the mess these days. Okay, let's go and get the stove set up so we have one less thing to worry about, and we can also get the steak on there because I'm quite hungry. So, I'm going to start doing, I got a little bit of a job ahead of me. I got to start splitting the wood, which I'm going to have to go downstairs and do that on the concrete, probably by the front door, or back door rather, because the front door is actually over there. But I actually annoyed the crap out of myself tonight because I needed this. Some of you guys also commented, you're like, oh, you're lighting a fire inside the house? Yes, and the reason why I can do that is because I have a fireproof mat that's actually made of fiberglass, so that way we don't actually set the house on fire. So we'll set that up first. The other exciting thing, the reason why I wanted to really test this out, so that way at least I guess we'll have a better idea for next year. So basically what I was waiting for were these elbows for the actual exhaust. And because last time, if you remember, I had to literally smoke this thing out at top heat, the highest possible flame, because there was so much smoke coming out that it was like pretty freaking bad. So this time what we can do is actually set up the pipe. This is going to be an interesting experiment, and have it feeding out of the window. The only question is, how long is this pipe actually going to be? Can I get it at least over here, so that way close to where I sleep tonight, at least we'll have some form of heat, obviously. But let's try and start sorting this thing out. I'm going to change my gloves because the pipe and everything is pretty dirty, and I don't want to ruin my good gloves. So let's start with this. This is gonna be fun. I like putting things together. It's like random pieces of duct tape and stuff. There's like shards of glass. At some point soon, I just haven't had time. Oh yeah, the reason why I ended up here so late tonight was because I meant to grab this, but of course, halfway over here, I realized that I had forgotten it. So I had to go back and get that, which was annoying. Let's start getting some pieces out here. Get a show on the road. Okay. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to angle this with the elbow pieces, and hopefully the elbow pieces actually fit properly because there is an inlet and an outlet, so I don't know how well this is going to work, but hopefully it works. And yeah, I'm glad we finally got those pieces because it took forever. I was almost about to cancel and then finally they showed up. Okay, let's see if this actually is going to work or not. Totally not what I meant to do. And oh, just barely. Oh man, I'm gonna have to figure out how we're gonna MacGyver this so that way it actually reaches the window. All right, let's start setting up the pipe and then we'll move things around. That's the one right this way. Okay, let's do this first. This, in my opinion, this is the fun part. The annoying part is when you move locations and you have the hot tent and you gotta set this thing up basically every single day. Okay, so is that gonna actually work? What was that? I'm hoping the microphone picked that up, but I don't know. Okay, is this actually going to reach or not? Actually, no, I just realized that this part, there we go. Yeah, this is actually going to work. Sweet. Okay, perfect. It's not exactly long enough. That's the only problem right now. But let's do the best we can with what we've got. What I might have to do, actually I have this on wrong anyways, I gotta adjust it. Well, actually no I don't. I got it right. The only problem is this thing actually gonna be, this is gonna be really annoying. Let's try taking one of these off and see what happens to be. The only thing is these don't have oils on them, do they? No, there's no oils on that. Take this one off and potentially should just barely reach. Just barely. Actually might be okay because I got two more. That one. And the only potential issue that I am seeing right now, yeah, this is going to be an issue. Uh-oh. Oh, man. We're going to figure this out, guys. We're going to figure this out. Why wouldn't it fit? Okay, so my only real issue is that because the actual, hang on, this should flex more, shouldn't it? Hopefully? Oh, a little bit. Oh, okay, we got it. It flexes. Problem solved. My issue is going to be that it wasn't the right height for the window, but it actually is, so perfect. All right. Alright, that actually looks like it's going to work. It's not as long as I would like it, but I guess long enough, unless Keep hearing something over there. One thing I'm thinking is if I can get, just bear with me guys, this is a new setup for me. Never done this before, so if I could flex this a little more and put this there, if I can flex it more. Okay, that'll actually work. Perfect. Because then I can make this a little longer and put this a little closer to the middle of the room. That'll work. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna move it a little back. That's as good as it's gonna get for now, but at least we can cook our food. It is mild right now. I don't know exactly how cold it's gonna get. It's supposed to be like -11. It doesn't feel terrible right now, so we'll see. So this underneath. My only fear is that this is really close to the wall. The goal here is to not set ourselves on fire. Apart on me. Okay, let's put this a little forward. Shit. Alright, I think we're good. We should be okay. I'm just gonna have to angle this a little. And as long as it's not touching the wood, should be fine. Alright, I think we got it. That should work like a charm, as long as all the smoke is outside, because then we can actually like maintain how much wood we're burning. So this should work perfect. But now the next thing I gotta do is split up a couple logs into small pieces, so that way we can get some kindling basically. Next course of action. First let's get some of this out of the way. That's been like freezing rain all night, kind of nasty. The drive over here was not perfect, not the worst thing in the world, but okay, what we gotta do here is get some kindling going. I don't want that to get filthy, but I'm pretty sure it already is anyway. Okay. Oof. That came out before anything. That was shitty. I saw a spark there. Obviously, you're not really supposed to do this like this, but I mean, there's so much snow outside. It's kind of impossible to do it anywhere else. I swear I just heard something like scratching. It almost sounded like it was to the right of the camera. What the hell? Okay. Also, this piece of wood is really stubborn. Something there? Careful now, I have axe. Whatever. Holy crap. Problem is because the axe went like only part of the freaking way in. There we go. Got it. Maybe I'll try and make this a little smaller. Okay, we got the first couple pieces. Now we just need a bajillion more. Alright, we are good to go. That should be more than enough to get started. Let's just bring it all back up. I brought two, but to be honest, I don't even think I'm really going to need the second piece. So we should be fine with that. Almost there. Let's start this fire in just a few minutes. I just got to go get the others. I definitely keep hearing something up there. Sounds like something constantly just moving around. Well, we got all of our kindling. Seems a little nasty from last time. Problem was too, in order to bring it home, I had to fill it with snow. And because this piece of crap is made of steel, to be honest, I shouldn't have bought this one. I'll probably upgrade to this here. But because it's made of steel, everything is rusting already, which sucks. But I mean, who cares? It's just the way it looks. It doesn't affect the way it works. Alrighty. Let me get started here. A couple pieces. The bigger ones on the bottom, just so we have a base for our fire starter. And I'll get that lit, and then basically put all the smaller pieces on top. Whoa. There's like a spot on the ground there that's like kind of slick, partially frozen, and I almost just wiped out. Next time I'm definitely going to stock up on different fire starters. I do know obviously the ball of lint and Vaseline or petroleum jelly for those of you in the UK, but I don't really have time to waste tonight because I'm hungry. I want to get to investigating, and I'm also kind of tired. And yeah. Also, don't forget, if you want to support the channel, get the merch. Make maple syrup great again. I always forget to say that at the beginning of the video, but for those of you who stuck around at least. Oh, we're getting some smoke in here. Okay, let's start filling her up. Probably should just put that after, but whatever. One more there. Okay, I guess we'll let those catch a bit. And then we'll get some more in there. See if I can splinter any of this. Just to get some fine pieces. Oh man, what a headache during the winter getting in here because the driveway is still filled with a lot of snow. So it's not yet drivable. Won't be probably for another month, to be honest. So having to hike to the house is quite irritating because you have to do a bunch of trips back and forth. I swear I almost heard a voice. That is the thing with this place. You hear so much. There's so much activity and so many things going on. I do have an idea, something I haven't done before yet in this place. We'll get to that soon. First, I just want to get this going. And once she's going, then we'll make some food and investigate as well. Okay, I'm going to let this catch. I heard something pretty loud downstairs just now. Problem is there's a lot of water dripping from the melting snow, but that didn't sound like water dripping. To me, that sounded like somebody like threw something almost. What the heck? Last time we were here, we had a pretty crazy experience in this room as well. Oh shit! What the f***? I didn't even notice that. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Okay, Brad, you seriously got some explaining to do. What the hell is that all about? Why is that even there? What the fuck? That's creepy. Dude. Oh man. I didn't process looking up. Oh man. What the hell? That is so creepy. So last time we were here, we had like something knock at the door. And oh man. We legit had something knock at the door. And let's see if we can get it to do it again. Do you want to knock at that door again? We did it last time. Sounds like something's walking. There's water dripping, but it also sounds like somebody's walking. I feel weird. Every time I come into this place, I swear I feel off. No knocking tonight? You did it last time. Well, let's go and see if this fire is catching. All right, she's looking good so far. I'm gonna add a few more pieces and then we're gonna get our food ready. Alrighty, much better than last time. Let's make sure the valve is open all the way. Oh yeah, she's already starting to put out some heat, that's good. Let's get some more loggeronis in here. Too many other small pieces. This one is thin, so that should work quite well. I'm gonna add one sheet of paper just to get this thing really going, but I think she's, I don't even really think it needs it, to be honest, but I already crinkled it, so run it in. Who cares? Okay, we're good. Now we wait a few more minutes and get some food on here. Damn, that freaking hand literally scared me. I didn't even realize that there was anything like, I thought it was just a shirt. What the hell? That was really weird. I'm gonna message Brad and see what happened. So I keep hearing something in here. For some reason, I think something might be trying to draw me into this room. Is there something up there that's trying to attract my attention? Guess we'll try the spirit box here. We always seem to make a really good connection right in this one particular spot. As per usual, I will try some other different areas. I promise we're doing other spots tonight. So one thing I'm thinking is going into the basement with just night vision, just to see what happens. Because I know my friend who actually owns the property at this time, he went down there and he told me he saw like clear as day. Intention? What do you mean? Are you asking me what my intents are? For me, I just want to prove that you exist. If you can help me out with that. You've done it many times.
Illness.
I just heard something. Sounded like it was down there though. But yeah, as I was saying, my friend does not come into this house anymore because after that day, he was just way too freaked out. Departure? Are you asking me to leave? Or are you talking about your departure? Omen. What's that? Yeah, I'm getting real hungry. What the hell? Oh my god.
Nature.
Whoa. It legit just sounded like somebody was coming down the stairs.
Cults.
Oh. Cults. Did a cult come in here and do something?
Katana.
Katana? Pretty sure that's like a Japanese sword. Are you referring to a Japanese sword? That's a strange one. Can you do that again? It legit sounded like something was coming down those top steps. Oh, that kind of freaked me out. You do one more, maybe come down the rest of the way, unless you're afraid. I swear I just heard somebody humming. For some reason, I'm getting really dizzy. What is going on? I'm telling you, this place gets more intense every time I come here. I keep hearing humming. What was that? I swear that was downstairs. Hey. Well, we're just gonna ignore that because I'm getting really hungry, and I'm gonna bust open that steak and start seasoning it. And then once we have enough charcoals in there, because the problem is if I close the door, the fire sometimes goes out. Made that boo-boo before, so we gotta get enough hot charcoals in there before we start adding more wood and get to cooking. Well, tonight I've been a real dummy, to say the least. And I love how the camera's on like a weird angle, but whatever. So I was like, why is this not running properly? Like for some reason, every time I close the door, like it should have been lit by now. Oh, we got oils. Oh crap. Well, the good thing is that that one's out the window, just this one's not. I don't know if the oils are coming from this or that, but it's not really good for you. But whatever, it is what it is. So, basically, yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I didn't realize that this was closed and this was open on the dampener, so I was essentially screwing myself over because I'm like, why is this thing like not wanna burn like the way it's burning now? And then I'm just like, wait a second, I think the dampener is closed. Yeah, that solved the problem. I knew what to do, just not the correct position, basically. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Dude, something just literally scraped something. Something there? Lately, coming here has been quite challenging because I don't know, I just feel like whatever is here, at least one of the entities, does not like me being here. Also, the other issue is that the pipe is now sitting on the windowsill. Well, let's hope it doesn't catch on fire. Yeah, it literally sounded like something scraped a door or wall or something. Anyway, whatever. Okay, time to get started here. Trying to figure out the best way to do this without getting steak freaking juices everywhere. Well, I think we're just gonna have to season this in the pan. Alright, that worked. No mess for the most part, except for crap all over my hand. I'm gonna have to go to get some snow. Let's season her up. I am just absolutely starving. I ate a little bit earlier, but not really enough. A little bit of salt. Some pepper. And basically, I'm going to try and eat as many steaks as I possibly can because I have so many. And they're not going to go bad, they're frozen, but might as well start eating them before I leave because they have steak in Japan, but steak in Japan is very different. They have Wagyu and Kobe, which is extremely expensive. I've had Kobe like on a stick, but I think this time I might treat myself just one time because I want to try like an actual Kobe steak. Only thing is it's pricey, but gotta YOLO once in a while, right? Alright, I think we are good to go. Probably shouldn't have put that on the floor because I'm gonna have to use that in a second. Let's get her sizzling. Okay, good to go. We just gotta wait. I probably should have warmed up the pan a little bit, but that's fine. Actually, what I should have done was open up the top. Let's do that now. There we go, that's better. Gonna need some more wood in there in a second. I had to add some more wood. But as I was setting up the camera properly, I heard a freaking door slam. I don't know from where. This thing's not super hot yet, but we're getting there. Let's see if we heard it again. I don't even know like which room that came from. Sounds like something's moving. Then the last time I was here, I left the camera rolling. I might try that again at some point. Well, we are actually staying here, and the room is warming up, so that's nice. But last time I left the camera rolling here, there were some noises that are probably debunkable. But there was some other weird noises. There was one in particular that I was like, what the heck was that? Like it literally sounded like some weird creature or beast. I don't even know. Okay. Still not really hot, but we'll let it slow cook, I guess. I can't even sear it properly. Come on. I'll just leave it like that, get really hot. I'm waiting to hear waiting to see if I hear that door slam. I don't know where that came from. It didn't look like any of the doors here. I closed all the doors right now just to kind of warm up the room. It's starting to rain again. All right, well, we'll keep waiting. I don't know where the hell that came from. Whoa! What the? Dude, that was this door. There's no breeze or wind or anything coming through. Something literally just like pushed that door. Not super hard, but. As you can see, the door is not moving. These are heavy doors, guys. These doors are very difficult to close. Oh man, that steak smells really good. Damn. Well, that scared me. It wasn't this door, though. Maybe it was one of the ones downstairs? I don't know. I'll go check after, but for now I'm just going to keep this like this to try and warm up the room as much as possible. Finally getting there. And flip. Oh man, that steak smells so freaking good. I'm so excited to eat. I'm so starved. Well, steak is done. I took it off a couple minutes ago, so it probably cooled down. So let me actually just put it back here just to warm it up again, just a little bit. Even the pan probably cooled down twn, and I also want to go and split some more wood because This chunk that I have in here is good. Problem is, it's just a little too bulky. So, might as well fill her up. I don't know if these pieces are gonna fit. I probably should have split those a little more. Actually, yeah, that's good. That is good. Alright, let's let that do its thing while we eat. And then we'll continue investigating. I am gonna go into the basement just after I finish my steak. And then we'll have some tea later on before we go to sleep. But, yeah, I cannot explain enough how excited I am to go away next week. Just because I really haven't been anywhere in some time now. This is the worst table ever, but whatever. We're camping in an abandoned farmhouse, so we'll just basically just gotta MacGyver stuff and make everything as functional as possible. Alright. I swear I keep hearing humming. Damn, that's a good steak. I don't know what that is, but it's very creepy. That's like, I don't know, the fourth time I've heard it, I think. Whatever, I'm just gonna enjoy my steak before I go and get killed by a demon down in the basement. Alright guys, it is now time for me to head downstairs. I'm only doing this with night vision. Obviously, I'll have lights to get myself down there because I don't want to fall down the stairs. And the steps down there are kind of treacherous. The only issue that we might have... I thought I was hearing something like slamming. But the only issue that we might actually run into is if the basement is completely filled with water, because obviously there's no active sub pump. And now the snow is starting to melt, as it has been for like 3-4 days straight. The basement might be filled with water, and I haven't checked yet. So I'm gonna leave this camera running in the meanwhile, just in case, to see if we happen to catch anything. But yeah, that is what we're gonna do. I keep hearing something. It almost sounds like there's people outside. I don't see anybody, just my car. Okay, anyway, so we are going to head down into the basement. I know I probably look funny because this light is messing with the camera right now, but let's head down there and see what we're dealing with. Okay. Let's go. Turn this up a little bit. Just need to be able to see the stairs, obviously. Sorry, it sounded like I heard a knock or something down there. I have not been down there in a while, hence why I'm saying I don't know what the situation is going to be like. Hopefully it's doable. I think it's here. Oh, okay, it is actually doable. Well, that's good. It works. Hopefully it's not freezing cold down here. It's getting pretty chilly tonight. Just make sure there's no... Whoa! Damn, I almost fell down the stairs. That was close. Oh yeah, it's actually quite dry. A lot of dripping. Holy crap, this whole thing is like coming apart completely. Okay, so I guess I put one flashlight away and we're gonna go into night vision. Let me just set everything up here. There we go. Oh, pressing the wrong buttons. All right, well, whatever my friend saw down here. Let me turn this light off. Oh my god, this is so freaking creepy. Let's get my glove back on, otherwise my hands are gonna freeze. Oh man. Anything down here? My friend saw some shadow figure. Doesn't really know what the heck it was. Turn my light on for a second just to see, because for some reason I feel like there's something over there. I don't know why, it's just a very strange feeling at the moment. What the hell was that? Okay, I just heard something down there. I had to turn my light on again, but I don't see anything. Okay. This is really, really creepy. Sounds like footsteps above me. There's also a lot of water dripping, so it's part of what we're hearing, obviously. You want to show yourself? My friend... That was upstairs again. My friend doesn't come down here because of you anymore. What are you? Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh my... What the f... Dude! Something just like slammed this thing. Wait, is the house like falling apart or something? What the f... What the hell? Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. Whoa! Okay, tell me this thing like shifted. Or was that our sign? Was that you trying to show yourself? I still feel like there's something over there. Let's turn this light off one more time. Ooh. Mamacita. What the fuck? No, no, no. Okay, did I just actually see that? Why did it look like there was someone just standing on the stairs? What? I'm literally shaking right now. Wow. Okay, that's footsteps. Who's up there? I do want to make sure nobody actually comes in. Tries to steal my shit. Somebody up there? Hang on. I think somebody might actually have just walked in. Whoa! Damn. Stairs are gonna be the end of me. Okay, this basement is actually like freaky. I don't know what that bang was, but holy crap! Oh, dude, there's no one here. I would see other prints if that was the case. Just mine. Okay, I am convinced Whatever the hell that was... Holy! Damn! Okay, I don't think I really want to go back there, down there right now. I'm gonna go back upstairs and warm up, and then we'll see what's next. Oh, I'm gonna sit by the, whoa, damn, I fell back on that stupid thing. But yeah, I'm gonna sit by the stove for a little bit, warm up my hands, see if we get anything else. I really wanted to have some tea, but problem is I forgot them in the car, and honestly, I'm just exhausted now, and I really don't feel like going to get them. I'll survive for one night. Actually, I do have a beer. I could drink that, but let's just see if we hear anything else. Keep forgetting this little light is on. I feel like there's something in the corner there. For a second, I thought there was like, it almost looked like somebody was standing there. There's clearly no one there. Actually, turn this other light on so we can see the room a little better. Is there anybody here right now in this room? I don't remember if I closed that door or not. I honestly can't recall. Somebody want to open that door over there, actually? That would be kind of cool. Let's see. I was doing that last time. Actually, there was something weird happening with that door the last time. There was like some sort of resistance to it. Are you done for tonight? Haven't heard anything in the last little bit. Yeah, it seems to have quieted down all of a sudden. Whew, man. Thank God I brought this stove. Makes a world of difference. Again, I thought I saw something there. What do I keep seeing? Are you trying to appear in front of me? Or maybe you're trying to scare me? I know for a fact that there's something here that does not like me coming here. And maybe it's because, like I said, that crazy story about that room, that I think anyways is just the info that we have so far, or that we think we know regardless. I think whatever or whoever it is doesn't want me to figure out the real story, possibly. What the hell was that? I just heard something. What was that? Let me turn the night vision off for a second. Start getting ready for bed. What was that though? Sounded kind of like it came from here. That was pretty loud. Okay, well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually start organizing the space over here, and I'm gonna get my sleeping bag and mat and stuff ready. And I can't stay all night, but we will. Okay, I think that's just coming from the stove. But we will stay till like at least 4, because I do have a couple more things I gotta do tomorrow. And I gotta edit another video as well, so that way everything's prepared for my up and coming trip. Otherwise I would stay until sunrise, but can't do that tonight, unfortunately. Oh man. Damn, it is starting to get seriously cold. Yeah, they weren't kidding. Tonight's a cold night. Probably should have come last night, would have been a lot warmer, but at least I have an excuse to use this. Honestly, it's kind of fun. So what I'm gonna do, I don't even think I really need the tent tonight. Like, it's cold, but it's not like freezing, and the tent is really not gonna do much in here. So what I'm gonna do is probably just essentially lay down a mat over here and basically just sleep right in the middle of the room. I should have probably brought a cot, but whatever, we'll be fine. It's not really a big deal. I just want to warm up my hands. And I do want to investigate that back room, because something lately seems to be up with it. And I don't really know what that is exactly, but I guess we're about to find out. Let me turn up the heat a little. There we go. Uh-oh. Problem is, this thing has gotten a little loose, and it'll catch again. There's lots of coals in there now. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's already good. Nice and smoky. I just gotta get this log here burned a little bit more, so I can get more of the coals in the front. There we go. She's good. All right, let's go investigate another room. All right, here we go. Let's go and investigate what I believe is one of the other children's rooms. I mean, originally when we first came here, that light was completely intact. It has since been destroyed. And obviously it's super colorful, so I'm gonna assume it's a child's room. It would make sense if you ask me. So, man, it feels really heavy in here today. I swear I hear that humming again. Sounds... I just hear a voice. Did I just hear it again? It almost sounded like it came from the other room, though. It sounded childlike. Is there a child in here right now? Are you in this room? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, that was weird. As soon as I walked in here, it legitimately almost felt like something was grabbing my arm. Like, what? Like, kind of like my forearm area? Whoa. Oh, what the heck was that? I wish it would stop raining in here so I can distinguish the difference in these sounds. Some of them are obviously distinguishable, but that was crazy. It legitimately felt as soon as I passed this corner wall that like somebody grabbed onto my arm for a second there. What the hell was that? Okay, well, I think I'll grab the tripod for a second. We're gonna try something in here. Well, whatever is connected to this room, if you want to come communicate with me, you are more than welcome. You want to come talk to me? I heard a child's voice. I always get the name Eli over here. Like for some reason that name just pops up in my head. Grab the spirit box. Oh man. It's definitely getting a lot colder. Okay, I'm gonna try the other spirit box for the moment first. Well, whatever's here, I'm sure you're familiar with this. We've used it many times here.
There's lots of us.
Okay, I think we've distinguished that. One thing
Blind.
Blind? Someone's blind? The entities that we think we can conclude is I do think there was somebody here who was, one was obviously a child. We know for a fact that a child...
The child wants help.
As soon as we spoke about it, whoa.
Be fearful.
I was getting to that. How can I help you? So, what we do know is that a child definitely died connected to this property. We're not exactly sure how.
Answer.
Can you answer that? We don't know how you died. We're trying to figure that out. Or I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know why I said we. Well, I mean, I guess the multiple...
Many soldiers here.
You know, that's what I mean. Many soldiers here, okay. Well, I do know this is a very old area. Meet. Are we going to meet soon? So we know there was a child, and I do think that that child, or a child...
I have regrets.
May have been abused here, like, badly. We think maybe the R word in the other room, the peak area. I'm sure you guys can figure out what...
Doomed.
Doomed? Is this house doomed? I'm hoping to move it. Maybe even sage it and see what works. I do think there's an evil entity.
I was shot.
Whoa. Are you the child? Are you Eli? Elijah? Okay, we're getting some serious answers now. Why were you shot? Were you a soldier that was shot? Were you the child? Somebody else?
I know you.
From where? How do you know me? Is it just from me coming here so many times?
Snow.
Yes, there's lots of that right now. It's making it very difficult to get in and out of here. You know, there is something I'm going to try this. When we come back from Asia, I am going to try something. I'm going to actually bring a mirror and just see. I do think there's already a portal here anyways. I think somebody might have opened one up. Can you make a sound?
Play.
What is that? What is that? That was like something dragging.
Inspiration.
Hang on a second. Get the camera off of here. It's just a passing car. I don't know what that was. What is that? Oh, okay, I did not leave that there. What the hell? I literally left that like right over there. Yo. Something really dragged that. Oh, it's toasty in here. Not super toasty, but toasty enough, I guess. Dude, something literally dragged my hatchet. What the hell? That's actually pretty incredible. What the hell was that? You want to do that again? Yeah, that was there with the cover. I think the battery for the light is dying. I literally just charged this battery. Like all my batteries are full. These batteries. This happened last time too with the camcorder for the night vision. Maybe we'll try that again in this room shortly. But that happened last time. I had a fully charged battery that was done less than 3 minutes in. And now this battery's already on its way out too, it looks like. Yeah, it's definitely on its way out. I gotta change that. Wow, that was pretty cool. Can you do that one more time? Ooh, that cold breeze coming through the window right now. That's not nice. Still hear noises. Okay, well, I'm gonna change this battery. Okay, well, I'm gonna start organizing this area because basically what I'm gonna have to do here is set up long-wise as close to this as possible. I also have to open this vent back up so she can breathe. Problem is because the windows are not covered, and the reason why I'm not covering them is because, well, I mean, somebody's gonna come and just rip them off. I already know how this works. Vandals are stupid, so they will destroy anything they see, and that includes a board on a window or a door. So I know how this works. All right, let's just double check how much wood we got in here. Still got a bit. I may add another piece shortly, but let's just let some of these coals kind of burn away. Well, not burn away, actually. Maybe we'll just, I'll stick this in here if it fits. Tight squeeze. Oh shit. Not what I was trying to do. Yeah, it's a bit tight back there, that's the problem. Yeah, we're gonna have to let a little bit more wood burn. And then, oh, look at that. Just stab the hole and stick it in there. Like I said, this is a flame retardant mat, so it's not actually going to burn or catch on fire. Okay, let's get to the next thing. Let's try not to grease our gloves. Let's put this here for now. Let's see what it is. Do too is I'm gonna leave, if there is any remaining wood, I'll just leave it here at this point. I'm gonna have to hide it because, like I said, vandals and thieves will literally steal anything. In case you haven't noticed, there's no doorknobs in this house anymore. I wonder why. Okay. Time to get our trusty inflatable mat. And actually move all that stuff further out of the way because I'm going to have my torso area here, so that way we can at least get some sort of heat. But my sleeping bag is really good, so I won't have any issues. Yeah, this condom is on here real tight tonight. I think the problem is it might have inflated a little bit while it was in there. Oh yeah. No, the valve is closed. That's weird, I don't know how that happened. How the hell did that even happen? Man, that wind is really picking up. Oh man. What we're gonna have to do, yeah, somehow it's like full of air. What the hell? How'd that even happen? Finally got it off. Now, hopefully it inflates properly because when the air is cold, that becomes a bit of a challenge. We're just going to move these all the way over here. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be perfect right here because I can already feel the heat. Put this here to cover this annoying wet spot. There we go. Alright, let's let her fill up. Meanwhile, maybe I'll have myself a beer. Okay. Ah, that's good. After a night of ghost hunting, definitely need that. Let's turn this bad boy up. There we go. I need some flames. Oh, we're almost good. Just gotta kind of blow this up a little. Like I said, because the air is freaking cold, has a bit of a hard time filling up. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Last thing I gotta do is pour this glass out of the way. Just don't want to cut ourselves accidentally in the middle of the night. Let's see how we're doing in here. Should be able to add another piece soon. Hopefully. Embers are attacking me. Okay. Let's try and get this in here. Come on. The problem is because I lost my pokey thing, I can't get the freaking coals from the back to the front. It's kind of annoying, and it's gonna block the chimney. That's not good. Not good at all. Okay, let's try and get. You know what? Do it from this way. I don't have to drop all the freaking coals. That should be a little better. Oh yeah, we still got a lot of flames. I don't really gotta worry about that right now. It's probably good for a couple hours, to be honest. Okay. Let's just make sure none of these sparks are gonna catch the floor on fire. Alright, we're looking good. Sleeping bag. Trying to figure out what I did with those other gloves. I'm gonna need those to take the chimney apart after, but I don't know where I put them. Oh well, we'll find them after. Okay. Oh, man. Zipper problems. I love this sleeping bag, but the only issue, oh man, that sucks. I don't want to fucking tear this. The material got caught right in there. Ah, come on. Get out of there, you son of a gun. Okay, well, this is probably going to take a second. These sleeping bags are so damn expensive, too. There we go. And we frayed it. We frayed it. Oh no, I hope I didn't screw up the zipper. Shit. That's going to suck if it doesn't zip. A zipper that don't zip is useless. Okay, it seems okay. Just a little tiny fray. I could actually just seal that up later on. That's annoying when that happens. Alright. We're good from that front. Get our trusty inflatable pillow. Hopefully we can get a decent sleep. Okay, good. All right. Let's close this for now. So we don't get too much smoke in here. Oh shoot. Driving me crazy tonight. Come on. There we go. Can almost put a log in there soon, but like I said, we got at least a few hours with this. Damn, the door back there keeps opening. I mean, it's, who knows what it is, if it's just the wind or a ghost or something. But it literally keeps opening. I'm trying to retain the heat in here. And the strange thing about that door too is that like it's pretty stiff. Alright, now we're good. Oh, I imagine I'm not going to probably get the best sleep, but let's just make do with what we've got for now. We gotta adjust the camera angle, apparently. Yeah, I definitely should have brought the cot, because being so low on the ground, I'm gonna get a little bit cold. But like I said, this sleeping bag is amazing, so it should do the trick for me without freezing my butt off. Hopefully, anyway. Just make sure we don't accidentally step in any glass. Okay. Here. Flashlight here in case we need it. Alright, last but not least, we got booties. Best frickin' thing ever for camping. Would highly recommend. Alright. Let's get some rest. Ugh, forgot I still have a beer and it's not even finished yet. There we go. Time to turn ourselves into a mummy. Huh, it's actually not bad. Once I get in, I should be nice and warm. Whew. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good night. See you in a few hours. I imagine I'm gonna probably have to get up every hour or two just to stoke this fire. Should probably lower it a bit. It's definitely nice and warm though. I can feel the heat radiating from it. So that's good. Alright. Well, to all a good night. And whatever the rest of the line is. Because I don't know. Nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's actually quite comfortable. Oh, hello. There we go. Eli. Morning, guys. Ugh. Not the worst sleep in the world, but I kept dreaming of like this little boy. I think it might be that kid. Whoever that child is that's connected to this place. But anyways, I'm gonna pack everything up and we're gonna start heading on out of here. Whew. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, of course, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new and turn those notifications on, and we'll see you in the next one. I don't know if there's going to be one more video of a local area or if the next ones are going to be in Japan. We'll see. But either way, I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya. Bye-bye.